Let's find out who's telling the truth and who's telling a lie. Get ready for Truth or Lies. Our exclusive...
What an imaginative title.
...will uncover the truth. Use the game's thousands of questions or put your friends and family in the hot seat and hit them with your own question. It's time to see who's telling it like it is and who isn't. Let's play Truth or Lies.
Blah, blah, blah. Truth or Lies. Flippin' heck. Loud.
Get ready to delve into your
Shush.
Profile management.
Oh God. I can't turn any of it off.
Get ready to delve into your psyche.
I'm gonna mute them, hold on. Hello. Hello. My name is Peter Willington and I'm from the internet. Specifically, which part of the internet you ask? InRetroSpectPodcast.com. And every year we do a thing which is basically we give each other a Secret Santa present. There's 4 of us. We give each other a Secret Santa. And this year I've ended up with Truth or Lies, the hit video game from THQ, dearly departed THQ, for the Xbox 360 Entertainment Console system from Microsoft. So this is Truth or Lies, basically, and I guess we'll just play through it a little bit, and I just wanted to show it to you. Obviously, I haven't actually played it yet, so this is all new to me. Put the music back on.
How many people will be playing?
Alright.
Get ready to delve into your psyche. How many people will be playing?
So, I hadn't thought of this, obviously. Up to 8 players can play, but 1 player can't by themselves. So, just me. It's just me.
Select your profile.
Okay.
Player 1.
Player 1!
Select your character.
Alright, cool. Oh, that's dimly lit. Let's go with this guy. He looks fun.
Please enter your name using the on-screen keyboard. Click the green tick button when you're done.
Okay, it's 0.
Please say your name into the microphone.
0.
Peeps, is it? That's really not your name? Well, it is now.
Yes, I would like to calibrate,
Before
actually.
we begin the game, we need to calibrate the system for your voice so we can tell how truthful you are. First, we'll ask you a series of questions. With the first 3 questions, you'll need to tell the truth only. After that, you'll need to purposely lie on the last 3 questions. When answering the question, you'll need to fill up the bar at the bottom of the screen. Please be honest now. Let's begin by answering these questions with the truth. What is your shoe size and preferred shoe style?
My shoe size is 12, and I prefer smart shoes.
What are you doing right now?
I'm playing a potentially shitty video game.
Are you male? And how can we tell?
I am male, and you can tell, I mean...
Answer these questions with a lie. How often do you watch television?
All of the time. I love television. It's absolutely not brainwashing the masses.
What is your favorite color? And where are you likely to find it?
My favourite colour is green, and you're likely to find it on a green apple.
How often do you play video games?
As little as possible. They are for serial murderers. Let's create.
Select your profile.
Got an achievement. Alright, player 2.
Select your character.
Oh, there's more characters. Player 2, I'm going to play against a horse.
Please enter your name using the on-screen keyboard. Click the green tick button when you're done.
Name is Horse.
Please say your name into the microphone.
Horse.
That's your name? No. Let's use pumpkin.
I guess we're going to
Before we
calibrate
begin
again.
the game, we need to calibrate
Yeah.
to be honest. Let's begin by answering these questions with the truth. What is your full name?
Peter Willington. Because it
What
is.
color is your hair? All of it.
My hair is all brown, and I don't know what you're asking by that.
What is the name of your favorite movie and movie actor?
My favourite movie is 2001: A Space Odyssey. My favourite...
Okay, I'd like you to answer these questions with a lie. Are you male? And how can we tell?
I'm not a male, and you can tell by my boobs.
What's your favorite meal, and where do you like to eat it?
My favourite meal is gypsy tart, which is a really delicious dessert from Kent. Absolutely, oh, amazing. Really great. You love it.
How often do you watch television?
I'm watching television right now. I don't even want to play this game. I hate it.
Please choose the length of the game.
Normal.
Which category best describes your mood?
Adults.
Round one.
I like this. This is all quite well presented.
Here comes question
It's quite
number
upbeat, like the
one.
music.
Peeps. Do you think you're misunderstood? If so, how? Just press the Y button to skip it if you don't want to answer this one.
I think I am pretty misunderstood. I don't really know whether or not people get me at all, really, or my cool style.
You were telling the truth.
I mean, that's subjective, isn't it, really?
Pumpkin. Among those in the room now, with whom would you most like to discuss Tolstoy's writing over a glass of port? Press the Y button to skip any question.
I guess that's kind of cool. I guess the person that I would talk with about Tolstoy would be probably myself, because there's only me in this room, so it would be kind of weird for me to...
I hope the two of you have a lovely, pretentious time together. Nope, don't believe you.
Well, that was true.
Question two, Peeps.
It's me.
Who in the room cares least about what other people think of them? What do you think that is?
Again, I would say by default it would probably be me, because I am the only person in this room. So, like, let's be fair, it's gonna have to be me. Peeps.
You may have a way with words, but I see right through you.
But you don't, though. That's the thing, computer man. You don't see through me, and I don't understand the point scoring system here.
Pumpkin. What do you think of the old adage, he who smelt it, dealt it?
I think it's actually kind of sexist in the fact that you've put he instead of he or she, or they, you know, the person who smelt it dealt it. It's not he, is it?
Perhaps you've heard of the other ones. A fart, yes it be, no sound is needed, 'tis an SBD. Or, the cheese is cut, 'tis fresh and new, soon my nose will be filled with the smell of poo. And my personal favorite, that squeaky sound you heard came not from my lip, 'twas my buttocks that was guilty of that pungent pip. Looks like you were telling the truth.
Yeah, I guess I was.
Time for question number 3. Peeps. Who in the room has gotten to where they are now with the least amount of help? And why?
Okay, I'm going to answer this one completely truthfully. Obviously, again, it is me, because I am the only person here, but I work for everything I've got, basically.
Sometimes it's good to tell the truth. And sometimes it's good to try and bury it deep inside. Let's see what you're up to. I don't think so, liar. Pumpkin. Your partner says they want to help the environment and save water by showering only once a week. Your thoughts?
This is true. I think to myself, do you know what? That is awful, and you shouldn't be thinking like that, because...
You were telling the truth.
I was. It got it right.
That
Lots
wraps up
of
the first
achievements.
round. The most truthful answer this round was...
I think I am pretty misunderstood. I don't really know whether or not people get me at all, really.
And the least truthful answer of this round was...
See, it was.
Again, I would say by default it would probably be me, because I am the only person in this room. So, like, let's be fair, it's going to have to be...
Cut off. Didn't want to
Now
hear
for
the
the
truth.
results of round one. The biggest liar this time
These cheapos
is...
just paying it off.
Heaps.
Heaps.
And the person who lied the least, or told the truth the most, Pumpkin.
2 achievements for 130 Gs. Boom!
Time for round two.
Yeah!
It's question number one.
Would you rather?
Be able to type 80 words per minute with your tongue, or be able to toast a piece of bread by staring at it.
I would have to say it would be the latter. It would be the toasted piece of bread by staring at it, because the first one is completely pointless and does nothing, but the other one would help me get ready in the morning.
That's the true truth.
It's true. But I don't know. Maybe I'm
Pumpkin.
not.
Would you rather
Sorry, hold on.
have a picture taken of you sitting on the toilet or drooling in your bed?
Well, the first one would be an absolutely massive invasion of privacy, because it would be a photo of me on the toilet, and the second one is like, fine, I guess. That is true. I wouldn't.
That is a lie.
But it's not. Now, this is the thing. Now, I'm so glad you've got to this point with me, viewer.
Question two.
The whole point of this game is that it's a truth detector.
You put in poison ivy line contact lenses for an hour for 90,000 bucks.
I don't know what that would do.
Sounds fun to me, and the money isn't bad.
It's not a truth or a lie.
You're telling the truth.
But it's the truth! But it's meant to be a lie detector, right? So that's the whole point of this thing. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's the sole thing.
Rather
The one thing it has to do, it doesn't do it.
anime or claymation.
Would you rather dream in anime or claymation? I'd rather dream in anime, because I actually do watch anime quite regularly, so... And it just cuts you off. It doesn't really give you much of
I
a...
don't think so, liar.
You see, the thing is, I don't like being called a liar in real life, and I don't like
Let's
being
hear
called a
question
liar
number 3.
by a machine that can't tell whether or not I am lying.
Walk to school or work every day in exchange for a new pair of shoes each week?
Right, well, you've asked me whether or not we're adults. That was at the start, so none of us are going to be in school. I guess yes, I suppose. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Sell them.
I'd do it, but I'll agree to anything once.
But you wouldn't be agreeing to anything once. Again, the humour doesn't work.
That
The humour
is
doesn't
a
work
lie.
because he's saying, oh, I'd agree to anything once, but the whole point of the question is, guess what?
Pumpkin.
It's about doing it over and over and over
Would you
again. So
wear a suit
the joke
every
doesn't
day
work.
for 10 years to consequently never wear a suit for the rest of your life?
I think I probably wouldn't do that. I don't think so. No, I'm just going up here. No. think I would.
That is a lie.
It got it right. 2 achievements unlocked for 105 Gs. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
The most truthful answer this round was...
I would have to say it would be the latter. It would be the toasted piece of bread by staring at it, because the first one is completely pointless and does nothing, but the other one would have a get.
And the least
Truth or
truthful
Lies
answer of this
by
round was...
THQ suggests that someone will get caught. Someone will get caught.
I think...
But it'll probably be not the right person.
Do that? I don't think so. No, I'm just going up here. No.
And here are the results for round 2. And bringing up the bottom, the
I don't care!
liar of the bunch, Pumpkin.
So, it's just going to give you that nickname anyway, isn't it?
Is...
I figured that out now. Peeps! If my InRetroSpect brethren don't start calling me Peeps, I'm going to be really, really upset.
Round 3.
Round 3! Awesome.
Here comes question number 1.
Yeah.
Peeps. Do you see yourself at your current job in 5 years? Why or why not?
Well, I do. Considering I've been working for years to get the job that I actually do currently have, I absolutely will not be letting this go.
That is a lie.
It's really not. It's really not. But imagine my employers were in the same
Your
room.
partner tells you they used to be
No.
a stripper. How do you react?
I go, okay, like, that's fine, I guess. Like, we weren't really going out then. So, it doesn't really matter.
True.
Good, it got it right. Again, gets it right 50% of the time. But then, it's going to, because it's a 50-50 decision. I could flip a coin,
Who in the
and it'd be
world
equally
is
right.
most likely to live alone with a bunch of cats? And why?
That's a harsh question. I would say that it's, again, I would say probably me, or maybe the person who's presenting this, because, Jesus, like, you are not doing a good job of keeping it. This gives you the illusion that something's
test
happening.
of truth, you passed.
But it's not.
Pumpkin. A pizza delivery guy leaves a pizza at your door by mistake. What do you do?
I question why a pizza guy would leave a pizza box at a door and not knock on the door and bring the pizza to you.
Nope. Either I'm going deaf, or you're not talking long enough or clearly enough into the microphone. Please try again.
Well,
Pumpkin.
okay.
A pizza delivery guy leaves a pizza at your door by mistake. What do you do?
What Jesus. Okay, so what I do is I would question whether or not the pizza delivery person is doing their job properly, essentially. Because you would, wouldn't you?
Great. Hey, why don't you say that again, but this time be honest.
And also, I don't really see where the honor. Like, I think most people go, "This is it. This is the sensible reason that I would have."
3, Peeps.
You know?
Do you believe in karma? Why or why not?
It's a great question. It's a question for the ages, and I've got 6 seconds to answer it in. Well, I think I don't believe in karma in the traditional sense. I believe that if you are nice to people, then other people will be nice to you, because that's how society has always evolved to work. So, I guess.
Pravda, baby, Pravda.
Philosophy.
Pumpkin. A clairvoyant tells you that if you sell all your possessions, you'll find true happiness. What do you do?
I say, you're a clairvoyant. You have no. I'm looking at your caravan. You got nothing, mate. Who do you want them? Is that what it is? Is this what this game is? I get so annoyed about clairvoyance. So
Bless you, child. You've got an honest and pure soul.
I would do that. So I just don't really know what Truth or Lies, the hit video game from
That's
THQ.
the end of the final round.
Oh.
The most
Dropped
truthful
it,
answer this round was...
I say you're a clairvoyant. You have no. I'm looking at your caravan. You got nothing, mate. Who do you want them? Is that what it is? Is this what?
And the least truthful answer of this round was...
Considering I've been working for years to get the job that I actually do currently have, I absolutely.
Let's look at the results for round 3. And the Larry Liar Award goes to... Peeps.
Peeps. Whoa, electric through the head.
And the most truthful player is... Pumpkin.
Again though, it does know that it's a 2-player game, right?
And here are the final
And it
results.
said who in the room would do
And
this?
in dead last place, the lyingest person of the bunch. Pumpkin.
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 Your final rank is untrustworthy. And the person who lied the least, or told the truth the most, Peeps.
Peeps.
Peeps. Your
Peeps.
final rank is
Peeps.
Faker.
Faker. Like... Fantastic. Please reconnect the controller. White text on a black background. Okay, good. So, I'm going to hit A.
And that wraps up the game. Remember, to win, all you have to do is speak the truth. And that's no lie.
Yes, it is! Because the game doesn't actually...
Hello and welcome to Truth or Lies.
Because the game can't do what it sets out to do. It can't tell the truth, and it can't tell a lie. And therefore, the fact that it is called Truth or Lies... I chucked this on the floor earlier. The fact that it is called Truth or Lies, it may, this is a lie. It can't tell whether or not it is a truth or a lie. This may as well be called Buy a Tuppence, because if you flick it and think, right, heads it's the truth, tails it's a lie, then you're going to get roughly the same sort of accuracy. It doesn't work, and it's fine, like amongst friends and all this sort of thing, and I'm sure as a bit of an icebreaker it would be fine. And, this is a party game and whatnot, but the first thing is that it completely misidentifies itself, in that it promises some sort of element of truth to what it can offer you. Some sort of element of scientific accuracy, I suppose. It doesn't say that it's scientifically accurate anywhere, but that is the assumption that you will be, going with. And then, I suppose the other thing is, so there's one microphone, so you've got a hot swap between everybody. Okay, you could probably get around that. But the other thing is, like, some of those questions, A, they don't really work in the context of a 2-player game, for example, so I wonder whether or not other questions work in the context of an 8-player game. And the other issue is that, really, I'm glad that you can press one button and it will skip the question, because I do feel like there probably are some questions in there that will be a little bit racy. And probably, be a bit of a trigger for some people. But ultimately, like, if we place a lot of emphasis, we place a lot of trust into the machines that we have, right? Like we trust that when we put our foot on the brakes, we will begin to stop in the car. We put our trust into machines, and it's very easy to put trust into machines because they cannot tell a truth, they cannot tell a lie. They just give out information. They just interpret information. They can't fib. They don't because to fib you have to have some sort of you have to have some reason as to why you would want to say something that wasn't factual, correct? So if you're sat around and a whole bunch of your idiot friends think that this is exactly how it all works out and it's fine, and think that video games have got to this level where you can do all this sort of stuff, where you can have audio, you can tell with audio whether or not someone's telling the truth or someone's telling a lie. For example, and obviously this is a different thing, but with Rocksmith and the karaoke games, for example, like SingStars and the We Sings, that sort of thing. You know, there is tone recognition. You know, machines can do cool things with voices and with sound at the moment. So if your friends think, oh well, this must be telling the truth, and you get a question and it says, you know, who will do this, blah blah blah, and you're telling the truth because you kind of feel it's a little bit awkward, but you don't want to be their spoil sport, and then it says, oh no, you're lying. You know, everyone around you thinks, yeah, and you know that sucks. Like, that's awful. Like, what if you just kind of walked into this and went, like, you know, oh, who's the most, like, for example, if the question was who's the most beautiful person in the room, and your partner was, you know, in the room, and you say, sweetheart, you are the most beautiful person in the world, and you mean it, you absolutely mean it, and then the game goes, lie, liar, fibby, fib, fibs, pants on fire, liar. Like, everyone in the room's like, that's not an icebreaker, that's an ice packer, isn't it? You know. So the one good thing that this has that I've spotted is that the achievements are pretty good. Let's go to Truth or Lies. 8 players register for a game of truth. Complete a long game. Player achieves the same placing in every round. Record 20 hot seat questions. Oh, so you can do your own, I guess. A player answers with the truth for every question in a single round. That could take forever. Player fails to answer 3. You know, you could easily do this. I might go through these and just get the achievements out of it, because why not? Why not? Super easy. Super easy. What did I get? Jesus. 65 achievement points for player answers with a lie for every question in a single round, and the truth in a single round. Awful. Awful. But there you are. My lovely friends, I don't know if you can tell whether or not this is a lie or the truth. My lovely friends purchased for me Truth or Lies on the Xbox 360 for less than a £5, brand new. And I'm really glad that they did.